Hello, students. This is a recording for Friday, August 28th. I'm in your Google Classroom. I've cleaned it up and organized it for you guys to make it more user-friendly. So I'm going to click on the PowerPoint and go through that, because that's what we do when we're in class together. And I'm going to present. Good afternoon, or good morning. It was good morning, sunshine. Okay, we looked at this song and we did an icebreaker. It's going to be a lovely day. Make sure you do attendance. You'll need an ELAR notebook and a self-selected book for SSR time. What we did today is continued with 100 favorite things in the warm-up. I gave students time to work on and finish their What My Name Means poem in the Google Doc. That was due today. We reviewed how to get into Flipgrid with the assignment being record yourself reading your poem and then respond to two students, only being positive and giving encouraging feedback. Then I directed students to make the third and final section of the ELAR notebook for SSR. Students created an SSR chart. We'll look at that in a minute. We went to breakout rooms and talked about the title, author, and genre. And then we had a few minutes to read. And then lastly, we went over the My Name interview assignment, and I'll go over that in a minute. So here was the warm-up continued. Students were given 3 minutes to continue to list things that they love. Here we had time for students to write their poem, final draft, and it talked about Flipgrid. This is due before you come back to school, so must be completed, recorded, and responded to 2 people by Monday. So we had time for reading. The rules for SSR: you have to read, make yourself comfortable. We will read for 15 minutes, and during reading time, there are no restroom or water breaks because it's for reading time. Okay, this is the SSR chart, and students made this in their notebook. 3 columns: title, author, pages read, and genre. TCQs are thoughts, comments, quotes, and a place for a summary. There's a place for notes, annotations, place for page number, and place for comments, which we call metacognition. Thinking about your thinking. Notice over here in the red box, whenever we read, I'm going to tell you what to be looking for. I'll say, today, students, you are looking for a new vocabulary. When you come across a new word you don't know, write it down, note the page number, write down the sentence you find it in, and explain what you think it means based on the context clues. Or I might say, today, students, look for a quote from your book. Write it down, page number, and write your thoughts that go with it. Okay, so we were just doing basic quotes today. TCQs should be meaningful ideas, no random comments. So now we've set up the notebook to have 3 sections: warm-ups, classwork, and SSR. Now we've established that we're going to have reading time 1 to 2 times a week. Then it was time for us to discuss the interview for the weekend. You are going to interview your parents or another close relative about your name and research it for an upcoming essay. Yes, this is a pre-writing activity for an upcoming essay. We are focusing on the topic of identity. We've looked at identity through a poem. We've talked about identity, by the people that you are with, what my name means, and different perspectives of people in your life. And then just reminders for next week is week 3. That means right after that, you'll have your first progress report. Make sure you check all your work and you don't have any missing assignments. And that was all we did today. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys next week.